What's up guys, and today I'll be covering what is the best gun to use in Battlefield Hardline. Of course, you probably already know this from other people. These guns that I will be talking about and comparing are the M16A3 and the M416. Now, which one is the best gun? Of course, as you probably have noticed, that one is for the robbers and one is for the cops. M16A3 being the one for the cops and the M416 being the one for the robbers or thieves. And they're both practically the same. If anything, they are brothers of each other. One's a little bit faster, one shoots a little bit accurate in the first couple shots, but of course these things are all personal taste. The M416 is the one with a tiny advantage over the M16A3 in recoil. And the only reason why it has less recoil is because the M16A3 has a little bit faster fire rate, just a tiny bit, nothing really crazy. Either way, it all boils down to how many people they can kill. On a good clip, not missing many shots, both guns can probably get a good 4 people in one clip, as you see right there. If a time like this ever arises, you could probably get a 5th man in there, because the high damage output. The damage for the M16A3 is anywhere from 18 to 28, and that is a big gap. Of course, you're going to get a couple headshots in there. And the M416 practically being the same thing, I am guessing the damage is the same because I have yet to see any statistics on that. I'm going to call these guns practically the same a lot, and one thing that I'm really curious to see about is anyone able to tell a difference if someone were to go in the game and model the guns the exact same way, and you were to use the guns not knowing which one it was and just play? Would people be able to tell a difference? I mean, the only thing you can actually tell is if you had a amazing sense of the rate of fire of the gun you're using, and of course to be able to see that little tiny recoil that is of the M416 that's less than the M16A3. Oh man, it's a pain in the ass to say these guns. But if you could, I'd give you many props. I probably couldn't. I haven't really tried it. In my opinion, I could probably just say this right now and get it out of the way. I prefer the M416. Of course, I do not have 1,000 kills with each of the guns, so I use both and I'm completely happy with that. Of course, once you get 1,000 kills, you will be able to get the weapon license for that gun. That is for any gun really, and you can use the guns on either cops or robbers, which is a very nice thing to have. So if a time like this ever comes, which it will, once I get 1,000 kills with either of the guns, I am probably going to use the M416 over the M16A3. So that is pretty much the answer for me. Depending on what you want, do you want more recoil and a higher fire rate, or would you like less recoil and a little bit slower? But these differences are so minuscule that it honestly doesn't really matter. I throw on a stubby grip and heavy barrel for the M16A3 and it kind of shoots the same thing. The recoil is the smallest amount on the first couple of shots. I do tap fire, so the M416 it seems right for me, and that's pretty much all I have to say. So anyways, enough from me. What do you think? Do you prefer the M16A3 or the M416? Or you're thinking that, what's the difference? There really is none. Why are we even caring? This whole thing is like comparing a gun to itself. It's like comparing two twins, except some are more different than others, except some are so the same you can't really compare them. So to recap, M416, that is for me. That is the robber's gun, and you could just figure out how much it is itself. I mean, you've probably seen it, and if you want to get the money, go play Hotwire. Just sit in a car, repair it, or shoot out the window, or even drive. You'll probably get the money in about 10 minutes flat. Honestly, it's just the easiest way to make money in the entire game. But anyway guys, this has been it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm trying to think of something to say, but there really isn't anything to. This is kind of a short video, but I got my point across, which is what I wanted to do. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.